Yo, Wes is injured for 8 to 12 months, and I'm fairly bothered by that. I'm not gonna hold you. I wanna not take too much time, on that in itself because there's still a whole show and plenty other people, but just to let it be clear, from my side of this space, we really do wish him well, and we can't wait for him to get back for real, for real. So with that, like let's get into it. Yo, yesterday was well, no, Monday was Jay-Z's birthday. Shouts to Hov for that. I'm gonna get in the raw 3 hours of that, and then we gonna talk this NXT. New era, we put them together. Why not? And I mean, you really don't have to, but if you wanted to subscribe, it's just as good as $1 in the pocket. But I don't want it anyway. All right. All right. So, just in this character development space, I'm looking at everybody that's making the TV. Overall, it's getting there. It's getting there. All of the superstars are trying, and I don't want to say trying to downplay it because they're going with the best that they're getting, and it's getting better. So there goes that. It's just gonna take some more time, more events, situations just take place, and everything will be great. Things are pretty good right now, but we still got a lot of stuff to get into. A whole lot of weeks left to the Rumble. Things are starting off, so let's just get there. Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn. I'm not crazy about Sami Zayn, but then he's still growing. I definitely still got all the belief in the world in this guy, but I'm looking at the promo, looking at the segment, the stories right now. It's the character development part, so we just still waiting for more of it to come about as far as just what might have been glaring for me. He's okay, like he's in a smooth holding pattern, but not like I wouldn't say he's coasting because the fan base feels differently about him. But just from my space right now, it's like, all right, well, we still waiting for some more out of Sami Zayn, but he's solid. So there goes that. Drew, next level. He's proven that he can stay at that top level, and I'm glad that he's continued to get that type of space to do that in because it's really, really working out for him. And clearly, the belief is in him backstage. So with that, creatively, I'm liking his direction. He's kind of like the gray area on the road right now. Like that's amazing for me just to see him at that spot. And then he's definitely dangerous. He's mad about Jey Uso. He's pissed off about that bloodline shit. So hey man, I'm liking it. What else we got after that? So yeah, they fought him and just because they was building that for a couple weeks. Um, it was a solid match. I spoke to how the matches were built now, and it's definitely been that. It was exactly what I expected. Bigger Man won, good shit. Um, Sami Zayn didn't look weak at all at the end of it, so I wasn't mad of it. A whole bunch of craziness, but moving on, good on both of them. Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler. All right, pushing the old tag team, a whole bunch of that. Good match. I'm gonna call it that only because of the level of physicality that both of them were trying to like push out there. Like I said, the matches are being built differently now, so we're gonna see different things out of the superstars, and I'm not complaining. So excuse me. There goes that. Good on both of them, in my opinion. Kaden Carter, Katana Chance, Tegan Knox, Natty. They won now. I told you they've been training. They trained so good. I mean, I don't know how the match went, but from that fatal four-way tag match a couple of weeks back, man, I know they've been training. I know they still training, probably even as we speak right now. So, shouts to those two, and they picked up a good victory. Women's tag division heating up only because now I'm liking what I'm seeing out of the champions. I know everybody else saying big on it, but I'm thinking it's gonna create the the energy of the women's division, like the women's sports entertainment division. You see what I'm saying? If that makes sense. And like in my opinion, I think it's happening excellently on NXT because all of these different characters and personalities matched with the in-ring capability. I'm telling you, it's a recipe for magnifique. Moving forward, All right, Cody came out good, dressed for action, cool, ready for Shinsuke and the Red Mist or Poison Mist, whatever they calling it now. I bet. I'm gonna be mad if Shinsuke lose this one. But Cody could definitely use the win. He got a couple of victories. He been looking solid. You know what I mean? They even gave him a tag title. But Shinsuke been taking a lot of L's, and I think this one, if he loses to Cody, it's like, all right, well, who can this guy maybe beat? You know what I mean? Especially when we get in all of this dramatic effect. Like, did he have to shoot so high at Cody? Is that what we going for? Because, like I said, if he lose this one, it's kind of like, all right, bro, you lost to Seth a bunch. You ain't really been picking up victories in between that, and then we're looking at you and Cody though. I mean, Cody's on. He's technically on fire right now. The people he has that natural bond with the people, and it's continuing to like expand across the universe. So there goes that. Shouts to Shinsuke though, he killing it. And then the subtitles are like literally the centerpiece, and it's perfect. Like because then we could hear him get in his bag. Now, as far as in ring goes, we need to see. Lydia, I'm not gonna say any more about it. We're just gonna continue to let it develop. Um, Creed Brothers, Dirty Dom, JD. Mommy wasn't there. Boo. Finn wasn't there. Boo. But we had those three, and that was solid stuff because Judgment Day is growing. I think I'm looking at it. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I don't know what's gonna happen with all these titles and dissension. I don't think they need to stay together. The factions are looking great right now. They much stronger together. Shouts to mommy, and I think that it's I think it's looking real good. So Creed Brothers picking up a victory over these guys. I wouldn't say they untouchable, but I'm talking about Dom and JD. But clearly it's like it was good because it got the Creed brothers over a lot more. So with that, we're gonna continue to let the tag division be what it is. And JD and Dom was just like it's like first match together. So you expect what? And Priest stepping up, I like it. I like it. I'm gonna be one of the guys and say like, all right, if when the moment's called for it and he's stepping up, all right, cool. But I think because him and Finn's tags, I see the space for the descent, but I'm not with it. I think they should really move as a unit. I'm feeling it. I feel that when I look at those two, especially how the stories continue to develop. Like let them continue to be like brothers because clearly they tag champs. But even beyond that, it's like it's a bond. Like they've already kind of built this, even with the backstage promo from last week, the vignette or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's good stuff. Family shit. So let's get that pushing. Um, Seth Rollins, Jay Uso. Long match. Then Drew McIntyre came in at the end and beat up Jay. Jay's moving. He's flying. Jay is on the move. That's good. I love it. I love it. I like what I'm seeing out of him. Every bit of it is looking like he's continuing to properly develop. So there goes that. Um, I'm hearing everybody with this like Seth is coasting talk somewhat. And it's like, all right, well, there's a lot of other superstars going on right now. And as far as Seth being the champion and the rest of it, picking up the victory as he should have, nobody is, you know, eye capturing. No one is holding the attention the way Seth can, does, and will. I was hoping I was gonna see that little moonsault spot Alliance, so he did like two of those. It was fire, man. He good shit. We didn't get to see that one, so that was all right. But we know it's in the arsenal, so it's like, yeah, don't think that Seth still ain't got more in the tank, cause it's gonna be a different type of energy as we continue to move forward. I don't really talk too much news and fast forwarding with the product, but I'm hearing main event, rumblings in the mania from my man Seth and all the rest of this, and uh, I think it's a space for creative to actually make some of the big decisions moving forward, especially with Punk being back. They got all this draft stuff about to take place, not draft, but the decision with who's signing where. You know what I mean? Like Randy's on SmackDown. We already see CM Punk going to Raw, taking on all of the talent. Him and Seth, but what are we doing? Are we doing that at the Rumble? Are we doing that at Mania? I think we should do that at Mania, and I don't know. That's really where the only place I want to take it to, just because looking at how things will have to move forward. Seth can continue to be champion and make that title look goddamn good. Mania happened. Maybe we shift it around. I don't know. He wanted a main event. I mean, would he win? I don't know. Are we gonna have two big title changes at that Mania? You know what I mean? Because we know Roman got to defend, but that's a whole nother bag in itself. Tribute to the Truth Friday. Is Roman gonna be there? I don't know. I think he might not. Not this time. Who knows? Whatever. Um. So that was Raw. Solid stuff, man. It was not the same, but it's all good. Um, all right, now NXT. Like I said, shouts to Wesley, man. We hope he gets well soon for real. I don't even know what happened. Of course, I can't get into too much of it, obviously, but as far as the rest of it goes, I enjoyed the show. I had a great time watching. I thought it was hilarious in the spots that I got to see on Hulu. So, um, Fallon Henley, Thea Hill, Roxanne Perez, Kiana James, Fatal Four Way. Shouts to all of the ladies, man. Shouts to all of them. All of them are killing it. In my opinion, all of them are killing it. I mean, I'm looking at who's getting selected for TV, and as far as what I got to see on Hulu this week, yo, I'm proud of every single one of them. Like they always in there, and they always looking like the ones that know the moves. Like they look like the top picks on Tough Enough for me. My personal opinion. I'm liking it, and that was everybody that was on the show. I like it. I'm very grateful that we actually have like this provides optimism for the future of the women's division. So man, good shit, bro. With that, Thea Hill, what in the so now she's influenced by Jason Jane, huh? Oh goodness gracious. But then she still has her Thea Hillness in there. And so it's like, all right, man, this is I don't even know what to say about it. Just let it continue, I guess. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna, I can't say too much about it. It's just hilarious. Next, um, Fallon. Like I said, Fallon been moving. It felt like a lot of opportunities were earned, and the people that have been around with a bit of the tenure, they're actually getting it. Like it is a line. But now it's like actually their shot, whether you feel like they're ready for it or not. So now Fallon's getting her shot for real, for real. It's been a little minute. A lot of different changes have been made. So now we seeing what she about to bring to it. I mean, it's gonna be a crazy ass match. I know that. Keanu James, Roxanne Perez. Something to do for both of them. And they're both top slotted, in my opinion. Now they gotta go in the cage. Jesus Christ. We already know what a cage match can potentially do. It's not quite like what Tiff went through because Tiff is already over. But this is about to be something else. So it was solid. Fallon won. I'm not mad at that one. Lola Vice beats Tatum Paxley. I mean, women's breakout whatever. I'm not mad at it. I am mad at it because Tatum should have won point blank. I didn't even get to see the match, so I'm actually kind of tight. It was an awesome show, but that would have put it over for me. So shouts to Tatum. Yeah, she's next up, bro. Now with that, um, and hold on, I don't want to leave out who got the win. Oh yeah, well Lola Vice, like I said, she's already breakout like winner, so she's already that. Oh, the spicy cheek, all the things, man. They gonna love her. They gonna love her. Let her stay healthy. They gonna love her. NXT crowd already they can't get enough of her. And pause stop because then the Keaton Lions came back. Let's move forward, bro. Alpha Academy defeated Metaphor 6-man tag. I ain't get to see that match. I'm actually getting angry about a second. I'm not gonna talk about it too much, but I'm a little aggy. Nathan Frazier asked him no contest because the ladies had a little Iron Survivor Challenge Summit, whatever. Byron was in the ring. I'm gonna give him a 9. He could have delivered his last line, the big line, just a little bit better. But I'm nitpicking because we love Byron and it's something for him to do too. But I'm nitpicking it. Oh man, it was good though. It was good. It was funny for what it was worth. It was former sports entertainment, and the ladies all handled all of their lines about as good as they was going to be able to. The timing was correct. I'll give it that. The timing was great. I liked all of it, and they all have definitely worked on a lot of their character development throughout the I guess I'm gonna say months because I don't really keep count on this anymore. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, good. And then and Nathan Frazier asking him. Man, these guys have already done this a million times. Best 2 out of 3 or whatever match that was back in the day. Oh man, look, these guys done did this. I've seen them do it. I was happy to see it, and it's like, well, who's gonna win now with these guys? Because these guys have done this a million times. Like, it's one of those you actually can't call until one of them, get the victory. I think I don't even remember who won the last one, only because it was like it was that good. So both of them went over for me. But yeah, then the girls came out, got the brawl on, and I'm banging with it. I loved it. That was great. So next up, the main event match of the evening. See how NXT does that. Um, Tyler Bate, Melo, Coffee, and Eddie Thorpe. Eddie with a Y, yikes. Eddie Thorpe is slowly rising. They like his theme song. He can go in the ring. That's what I'm looking at. I can see that. He's solid character. Like we'll continue to see them try to reach out to the Native American market. That's new for me. I haven't really seen a Native American wrestler for a while. At least one that I've been like had on a rank radar. Like what name? Tatanka? I don't know. Like that's Rumble stuff. That's novelty. I don't know. Mello got business with Trick and his Lexus King character. Not bad. Not bad. Joe Coffey doing something, and Tyler Bate, the next one, the Fallon Henley of the match. Um, okay, okay, this is his shot. Like how do we? He knows how important this one is. Now it's been a couple of victories. It's kept him at a certain point. Is he gonna be able to go through the star-studded cast of this? I like him, man, but we all know right now Trick is the odds-on favorite for the whole shebang. And then there's no West, so now it's right back to Trick. You know what I mean? I'm hurt that there's no West no more. Like he just got back, son. Like just got back. So it's like what? Like what? You what? Shouts to Melo. Yeah, I mean, got business happening, and we're gonna see him stand on that business on Saturday at Deadline streaming live on Peacock. Be there. I know I'm gonna be there. 8 o'clock, 7 kickoff. I don't know. Is you gonna show up? You probably got Peacock. I know you got Peacock. Most definitely. Well, see how you moving. Did you subscribe yet? Did you? I know you did. I know you subscribed. But what else happened? Oh man, that might have been it. Outside of the standoff between Dragunov and Corbin, man, I ain't got no pick, man. I can't have no pick in this one, yo. Corbin kept it all the way real. We all know. You know what I mean? Like, Dragunov is the champion. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. And Corbin got to be able to come with it. If he taking that, but then he got to be able to continuously respond to that. Like, I don't know. I feel like Dragunov is going to be. I think he's a more solid shot for NXT to continue to get the idea of next generation talent over. Corbin, if the NXT North American Championship wasn't so bubbling right now, I'd say throw that at that man immediately. I don't know. Anytime this type of energy come around, I just say throw him with Dijak. Shouts to Zion Quinn. Where is he at? Is he ever? That's what I'm saying. Get him in there with Dijak. I don't even say get him on tag run for the title. It's just like I don't know. Like I'm feeling APA with him, but he already tried that with the dog food. That didn't work well. And so it's like he's in a good spot. If he get the title, I'm not. I'm interested in how they going to make it still be what it feel like right now on Juggernaut's shoulder. You see what I'm saying? That's how I feel about the match. And that's about 20 minutes on this. My phone ain't overheat. Light source is blah. I really ain't going crazy over none of it. You hearing me fine? You hearing me good? You about to see me soon. Yo, subscribe.